no matter what streaming platform you're on, it's really important these days to drive traffic to your film so people can, so they know it's there. No matter what you get on, you have to still bring traffic to your film. And one of the most efficient and effective ways of doing it is doing Facebook ad campaigns, which showcase your trailer and a link to your film on whatever streaming platform it's on, or whichever one you choose if it's on several. So I wanted to make a quick video to show fellow filmmakers what I do when I create Facebook ad campaigns to drive traffic to my film. I'm going to really breeze through this and leave a lot of the minutia and the detail out of this video because I don't want to make it too long. But in this video I do give some links to more information, other courses. I've actually taken some courses to get the knowledge that I needed to be able to make these Facebook ad campaigns. So hopefully this will help you. So let's get started. Either you have a website for your film, and most of you do, I'm sure, or a Facebook page. I have both. But this is my film I'm going to use in this case study here. It's Big Band's Last Stand, and this film is currently on Typhoon On Demand, a streaming platform that is free for filmmakers to upload their content to, and people can, you can link people there to purchase or rent your film. So here's Big Band's Last Stand, and the trailer's playing through right there. Here it's set for rental for 3 days or purchase. And when you're a filmmaker on Typhoon, you can go into your portal and actually change these prices and edit all this information. So, you can make it free if you want to, in fact. So that's Typhoon, and that's where Big Band's Last Stand is currently streaming from. So this is the link I'm going to use right here. Right here. This is the link I'm going to use for my Facebook ad campaign. Okay, so from here we are going to move over to the Business Manager on Facebook. All right, this is the Facebook Business Manager. So you'll have to come here and create an account. It's pretty straightforward. Just walk through the steps. I know they made it a lot easier. So I'm going to log into mine. So here's the steps you're going to need to do. You're going to need to log in your Facebook account and then visit business.facebook.com. Click Create Account in the top right like we just saw. Give your business account a name, enter your name and email address, then click Next. Enter in your business details, select Promote its own goods or services, then click Submit. Log into the email address you gave in step 3 and confirm your email address. It's the usual jumping through hoops that we all go through these days for security. Okay, so after you created your account, you'll be able to log in. You'll probably see something very similar to this right here, although mine's definitely set up. So the next thing that I do is, because this is just going to create posts for Facebook pages, and this is not what you want to do because you don't get nearly the control that you get with the Business Manager. So I go right to the Business Manager, and that's right here. Go to More Tools. Click first thing, Ads Manager, and that'll come up. Now we got to set up the Facebook Business Suite. So the first place we go to is go Business Settings, and then Add Accounts. So Add Accounts is right here where you add a new account, which you're going to call this account. So give your ad account a name when you click through here, and just follow the steps. This account will be used for select my business, and then select your name, turn on all the permission sliders, then click assign. Okay, so that should set that up. Now you got to go to the next one up, pages, and here's where you add in your Facebook page. So we'll click add a page. I have 2 already. One for this movie here that I'm going to do an ad campaign for, so I'm going to connect to that. And then I have several pages, as everyone does on these days. So you can click, just start typing in, and your page should come up. And click through, and you'll be all set up right there. First of all, you must be the admin of your Facebook page that you're going to be promoting your film on. It sure makes everything a lot easier in this whole process. But if you're not, you've got to go to your Facebook page and add yourself as an admin, or whoever's going to do this setup should be the admin of the page. Okay. So now we'll go back to the hamburger menu, and then we'll go to the account ad settings. Okay. This is where you manage your payment methods. Really what you need to do is connect your bank account right here. Or PayPal or whatever. You can click this button and a few different choices come up. Okay. So you get that all set up, and then you'll go back here at the hamburger menu. We're in business settings, and we hit people. Okay, so here are the assets I can access, view, manage their permissions. Here's where you add or remove assets. So assets are pages. So here's where you add your pages. They're calling them assets. Just type in your page name and it should pop up. And then just click through the various settings. I have everything turned on. Might as well turn that on too as well. Full control. And the same goes for Typhoon On Demand. Yeah, I have full control on that too as well. And then here's where you connect your Instagram account. So you'll have to get familiar with that and click through that. And go through those steps. So this is all the stuff you have to do, basically these 3 things to get set up to use Business Manager so that you can start using the power of the Facebook Business Suite and really zero in on your audience. So we'll pause here and come back and create our audience next. So now let's create our audience or get familiar with the audience creation process. The audience is the people you're zeroing in on that you want them to see your trailer and have them watch your trailer and click on the link to the streaming platform where your trailer is located. You need to know your audience when you make a film, and most people do, whatever the genre is. My film is a jazz movie, so obviously I'm going after people who like jazz and big band stuff, and Las Vegas, vintage Vegas. If you do horror, you'll find people. Facebook tracks everybody, even when they're not on Facebook. If they've been on Facebook, usually there's some kind of pixel attached to them when they're cruising the web. We can use it to our advantage here. Create a custom audience, and there's a few different ways to go about doing this. I've already done video ad campaigns for the Big Band's Last Dance, so I've already kind of captured an audience of people based on a video. But if you haven't done that and you have a Facebook page for your movie, I would suggest using this one right here to create your custom audience. So we can do that right here. I'll just make another one for Big Band's Last Stand. There it is right there. So what it's supposed to be doing is finding people with like-minded interests. A of the same people that have visited your page. It's not going to just be limited to how many people have gone to your your film page on Facebook. It will find, the idea is it will find like-minded people with the same interests in time. The longer you let your Facebook ad campaign run, the better it gets. It sort of, the algorithm starts working through everything, and it really zeroes in on an audience. So you want to let it run if you can for a couple of weeks. You'll see. I'll show you stats later, but you'll see that you really start to add up some numbers after a while. So you create your audience name here. So I'll call this add. Okay. So it's going to be this audience will be based on people that have visited Big Man's Last Stand on Facebook. Okay, so I'll create that audience. And then after you've run that for a while, after you've run an ad for a while, you really start to zero in on your audience because it'll collect the information on people who have clicked on your ads and on your video. And then when you go to do a second, or you can actually refine your ad campaign and create a audience, a lookalike audience. So you can get to that later. But we have to create a first audience. Also, there's other ones. If you have a website for your movie and you've collected email lists, you can use that instead. Right here, you can import email lists, and it'll track those people who go on, when they go on Facebook. They're more apt to see it. And like I said, supposedly like-minded people, the algorithm will search them out. Video campaigns, like I said, I did a video campaign already, so I already have one of those set up. Where'd it go? Anyways, so I have run a video campaign, and people who have watched 25% of my trailer, I've created a audience for those. And that's probably what I'll end up using, because it'll be the most accurate audience of people who are interested in jazz music and would want to see a documentary on Las Vegas jazz. All right, so that's audience creation. So you've got to get that together first. And now we're about to go into the fun part, which is creating your ad. Okay. Now it's time to make our actual ad campaign. So we're in business settings. No, we were in audiences. But anyways, go to the ads manager and wait for that to populate, and then create. Right up here, create a new campaign. We want video views. We're doing a trailer-based ad campaign. There are different ones, traffic conversions, all kinds of fancy things. You could spend a year in this program, and it's so non-intuitive. I click around all the time trying to figure it out. So the new campaign, BBLS on Typhoon. Okay. So don't worry about this. Yada yada. Employment or housing opportunities. We're not worried about that. We're not doing A/B testing. Next. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I just named it the same thing. BLS on Typhoon. And then daily budget of $20 is good. If you want to experiment, $30 will put you higher up in the auction rate. I'm going to give you some information later in this video on really in-depth study on the business manager. I'm just creating this video just so we can get this, just get up and going without having to learn all the minutia of the business manager. It's a very complicated program using AI, and I mean, there's a lot to it, but really just doing what we're going to do here today will get you going and definitely drive people to your film, no matter what platform it's on. It does work. Okay, so let's create our audiences. We have saved audiences already made. I can use this one. This is one I made. Mine has interest in jazz music, you know, all the things necessary for this film. Okay. And you can go back in and edit this stuff and work on your audiences later and really tune this in. All right, so next, optimization for ad delivery. We don't need to worry about this. Okay, so now we're in there's basically 3 tiers here. It works like this. And then we go to the new ad. This is where we actually add our video. So I'm going to use the same name, on Typhoon. And you'll see it all comes up in a row. Here's where you select your video, your trailer, in our case. Add the trailer. So you upload your trailer here. I've already uploaded mine, ready to go. And it looks like this on these platforms. Instagram, yada, yada. Okay. Done. Yeah, it's not going to go on Instagram TV. That's okay, though. Okay, here's where you put in your primary text, which shows up here. So I'm going to copy it from this. Also going to copy the URL up here. Okay, copy that. Add the URL. Definitely want that. Okay. And the web address. Display the link. Okay, here's the link for that trailer to come up and for the purchase or rental of the film. So I'll put that in. Oh yeah, we need this right here. There it is. Okay, so see it on Typhoon. There it is. Learn more. When they click that, the link will come up for Typhoon, for Big Band's Last Stand on Typhoon. So they'll watch the trailer and click the Learn More button to take them to the movie to rent it or purchase it. And that is pretty much it. You know, we've just really cut through all the minutia because there's a ton of it on here, as you can see. I've been messing with this program now for a couple of years, at least a year and a half. And I've managed to get some good results with it, but you know, it does take some tinkering, but it's powerful stuff. So it's in review. After it's in review for a while, it'll be actually active. And then you can go and check the analytics on it and do all kinds of wonderful things. We can go here and look at some analytics from past ad campaigns that I've run. And yeah, you can see I did a Big Band's Last Stand ad campaign for Typhoon for the theater there, a movie premiere night. And it was here in the Typhoon Theater. And I ran an ad campaign just for fun, and that was the reach right there. It ran for about a week. These are 2 different ad campaigns. So you can see the numbers there. Big Man's Last Stand reached 10,000, 12,000 impressions. So that's it. We're all good. And this is getting ready to run right here. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you want to learn more about, there's a lot of good training for Facebook Business Manager out there. I got some training here on, I'm not affiliated in any way, from Indiepreneur. It's for musicians to do music marketing, but it's really the same thing because musicians are doing music videos and trying to sell their albums. It's on Spotify or linked to music on Spotify or SoundCloud or something like that. So it's basically the same kind of process. So I learned a lot of what I'm showing you today in this fan finder method right here. He goes much more in depth and explains the ins and outs of the Facebook Business Manager to a great detail. And I just didn't want to get into that because it's a long course. Yeah. It's a long course. It's a few hours. Anyways, I hope that helps you, and I will post my results for this ad campaign maybe here at the end of this video. I'll let it run for a week or 2, and we'll see what the analytics pull up for it. Yeah, insights. Yeah, different insights, overviews. You know, really just get in here and click around. You can't really break anything once you got your ads going. But get familiar with it, and good luck. And I'll see you down the road. And check out Typhoon On Demand. It's free.